to keep having people rolling up doing military operations on her. And we're going to threaten to rape her baby and not give him back. And then he might still be alive but not tell the truth that they threatened to do it. So this is what the United States is doing. And then we're going to leave her outside and have everybody try to set her up to be arrested from the plaza, to try to set her up to be arrested from the charging port, to try to set her up to be arrested from Dunwoody Mall, to try to set her up to be arrested from Lenox Mall, to try to set her up to be arrested out of the shelter, to try to set her up to be arrested and killed because she got a baby in her that nobody want to get no medical care. Oh. And then we're going to try to starve her by closing down the Wendy's dining room on Memorial Drive when she tried to come in and get some food, by closing down the Burger King right here on North Harrison and Memorial Drive when she tried to get some food, by closing down the Waffle House when she tried to get some food, by laughing her out of the McDonald's and trying to jump her and fight her for asking someone to buy her something for $1 off of the menu. And we know she's been starving. Whoo, Jesus. And then got the nerve to be scared for people to find out what they over here doing. And I'm trying to figure out who are they afraid of, because whoever it is, I need to talk to you. I need for you to come and take a flight here, and I will give you all the information that they're afraid of you knowing. I will hand over the videos to you. I will hand over everything, all of the information, names of the people that took my son and threatened to hurt him. And they're doing witchcraft. So if you are of God and you're not doing the witchcraft, it's hard for me to believe that there's anybody on this planet that's not really doing it. But God, He showed me some hope that there are some people and some tribes that's not doing the witchcraft. And the witchcraft is basically Satanism, where you denounce the real Jehovah God and you denounce Jesus Christ, and then you tell this white man that starts serving Satan that you're going to worship him and kill for him and let him cover up whatever he want to cover up, including Andrea Jones' pregnancy and the fact that Austin was abusing her. They said they were going to try to put Austin in the Illuminati and make him a worshipful master with the racist whites, which means the racist whites helped him cover up that he was abusing me and he killed the baby mama, that he killed his baby mama and killed the son, or killed the baby mama, mainly killed the baby. They did threaten to rape him as well, but killed the baby mama and cover up the fact that he was abusing me and let him ride around like some big dog because he got shot for beating on a pregnant black woman that they all set up to be murdered for protecting herself. So if you're not doing the witchcraft like this entire country is doing, then I would be glad to hand you over all of the evidence. And if you will represent me, the Lord say that I have a lawsuit, and I will be glad to pay you whatever percentage that you ask, in a reasonable, amount. But when someone comes to help you, you show your gratitude. And God said I have a lawsuit against the United States government, and they're trying to murder me and get rid of the evidence, and the evidence in my body. I'm pregnant, and they did this to me. And my evidence is my son needing to be returned to me alive. And I was threatened that they will kill him. So I need someone to come to America, or at least make some calls and make sure that it stops. I can tell you right now, if someone don't come here, they're going to keep doing it, because it's the entire country. It's the entire country that's doing it. And they're hiding it while I'm over here by myself. I can't keep the camera on. My phone is off. I'm recording this video, and then I got to go somewhere with Wi-Fi and load it up. So my phone is off. They're trying to run me out of the establishments. They ran me out of McDonald's at Buckhead. God said that the white woman was in trouble for trying to murder me in Buckhead. They shut down another one of my... They locked me out of a phone. They done shut down 3 cell phones that I done had, trying to put out information. Y'all seen the brother that was trying to set me up over here, They got another gang member walking up. The brother that was trying to set me up over here called the police. By the time I made it off the property, 2 squad cars came running up. He's not sitting over there today. So they banned me from certain properties. So this is where I am. I'm just standing out here. And I've been sleeping at the bus stop across the street in front of the Walmart. And they've been coming up to the bus stop having been smoking weed, trying to see if I would ask them, can I hit the weed with you? Or can I smoke a cigarette? Can you got another cigarette? Knowing that I'm pregnant. So I don't know what their intentions are with trying to have me smoke marijuana and cigarettes and I'm pregnant. But I want my son as well, and it's just very wicked. So I believe someone would need to come here, but not alone. Because if you come alone, they're going to try to take advantage of you and prey on you if you come, because that's how wicked they are. If you come, you need to come with your security. You need to come with people that'll make sure you're safe while you're here, because these type of people will try to murder you or just try to harm you. They'll try to trap you in the city. They'll try to do all kind of things to you. So you'll need to come with people in your land knowing that you come in with your security and that's ready to do anything to retaliate if they try to harm you while you're here, and they had the power to do it. You need to come with a lot of people. You need to come with enough people to make them afraid to try to do anything to you while you're here, because they bullies. They threatened to rape my son when he was only 2 years old, and they've been torturing me for 36 months with a little baby in me. So they are bullies, and they are very wicked. So if some woman tried to come and help me, she could end up getting trapped or things like that. If you don't have enough people at home that could help, if you don't have people that are strong enough to help deliver you, if you got trapped in America like I am trapped in Atlanta, then that could be bad for someone trying to come help me. So if you will come, I say come with at least 2,000 people. I mean, you might think that sounds crazy, but it's the entire country that's trying to do it. And it's a lot, and when you got everybody that's right there in their cars is trying to set me up to be murdered. Everybody in this city is trying to set me up to be murdered. Everybody in the city of Atlanta, from north, south, east to west, is trying to set me up to be murdered. Everybody in the state of Texas is trying to set me up to be murdered. This is already in the millions. So it's millions of people in America trying to set me up to be murdered for shooting a white male in self-defense and doing terrorist operations on me. And I'm a child, and they want to say that it's a tumor, so they were trying to stop me from putting a baby's heartbeat out yesterday, which is why the man tried to set me up to be arrested from the plaza. And so my phone is off, so they expected to be riding around me doing this military stuff to me out here with gang members on foot walking past me trying to stage altercation to fight me, and I'm pregnant. So if you're dealing with that kind of men that know the evidence, and the kind of mayor that is that corrupt to where she's black, but she want money so bad, and she want achievement with white so bad, that she gonna let black men try to punch a pregnant black woman in the stomach, and she gonna let them starve her for 36 months. She gonna let them starve her in her city for 7 months. She gonna let people swarm around a pregnant black woman outside that's already hurting and in pain for protecting herself. That's a very corrupt leader. So you do not want to come here with just your sister. No, you will get trapped. You want to come, if you're going to come, if anybody can help me, you're going to want to come with at least 100 men. But they got the military involved, and the military is doing it to me. The United States military is trying to cover up my pregnancy and the evidence because they worship the white man, and the white man want to say that I'm a terrorist, a pregnant black terrorist that was attacked by a white convicted felon and with my small 22-month-old baby in my arms, and they want to try to say I'm a pregnant black terrorist and drop the charges and didn't want to take it into the courtroom, and then just decided we're going to chase her around pregnant and terrorize her for shooting a white man. So the United States military is a corrupt military. They're corrupt. They don't have righteous judgment. So if you come here with 100 people, that's not going to do it unless it's the 100 most powerful people in the world that come here from each continent globally and say we're not going to sit back and watch our murder a pregnant black woman for protecting herself in front of the world. Now, no, we're going to step in as a world on a global scale and say we don't want your alliance, Joe Biden. We don't want your alliance, Donald Trump. We don't want your alliance with America. We cut all ties with you about trying to murder a pregnant Andrea Jones in front of the entire world as some satanic honor killing for protecting herself and a little baby. Now, we're not down with that kind of racism. And we got enough money and resources to where we don't need nothing from you. Now, and that's the only way you can come with 100 people. It'll have to be the most 100 powerful people in the world. But why would anybody care for me? That's what I've been saying. God told me to tell about what they were doing. But just like they treated me like you just a nappy-headed female, no one cared for you. We're going to abuse you and your babies. And no one going to do anything about it. That's how I feel. That's how I kind of feel a little bit. Trying to reach out to Asia. Why would they care about me? I'm just a nappy-headed, pregnant black woman that nobody care about being killed other than God. Why would Europe care about me? Why would you take my side? Because I'm so used to people being racist like the African Americans, like the Asians here, the Asian Americans, like the Hispanic Americans, like the Indian Americans. Like they're all being taken the white man's side. So I felt like everyone else would do the same thing. That if I call out to Europe, that Europe will be like, yeah, we know the evidence. We know he was abusing her. We know he was abusing her 22-month-old son. We know he's a convicted felon. And we know he did it while she was pregnant. But we're going to take the white people's side. Because they beautiful to us, and they got money, and they got power. So we want those affiliations, and we don't care what they do to pregnant Andrea Jones. And I've been calling out to all the nations for a long time. But I had not been able to put out all the evidence the way I wanted it to, because they've been causing me to panic, swarming around me like this. And having men intimidate me and put me out their home to try to terrorize me on the streets when I start to put out the evidence. But the way they start acting when I put out the evidence, they're panicking. They're swarming around trying to intimidate me and panicking. So that let me feel like maybe there is someone who will not take judgment and corrupt it and say, well, because everybody decided we want to kill her, we just gonna let them kill her. You know, and if that's the case, I'd rather them get their news stations and go ahead and start filming it on Fox 5 News, ABC News, CBC News, all of their news channels all over America, and get their reporters to turn on the cameras and come and do the honor killing in front of the world. And ask China to tune in, ask Asia to tune in, ask Africa to tune in, contact the United Nations or whatever, and ask everybody to tune in. They got homeless men coming to do stuff to me as well. And then they got black women spying and all of that. They all trying to set me up to be killed. So anyway, call Mexico, call Australia, call Hawaii, call the Virgin Islands, Jamaica, call everyone and say the United States is about to do an honor killing on a pregnant black woman for protecting herself from a convicted white felon and for protecting a 22-month-old baby from him. We have the evidence. We have the 911 calls. We have her pregnancy ultrasound. We have everything to know that she's pregnant, but we just want to do it because it's white people country. So I give myself up to be killed. If they would televise it and tell why they're doing it, because they being racist, tell her she's pregnant and that he was attacking her. But we don't feel like that a black woman had a right to protect herself or her children. So we're about to burn her in front of the entire world. Are we going to starve her in front of the entire world? Are we going to rape her in front of the entire world? We're going to leave her outside and chase her around the country with everybody in front of the entire world. Because they're doing it on my YouTube channel while I'm crying out for help. So why not globally televise it? Why not get all of your news station, television broadcasting station, come out with the camera crew, and I give myself up. I'm not going to run no more. I'm not going to keep running. Tell Joe Biden and Donald Trump, get everybody in China to come and watch it on your television. Get everybody in Asia to come watch it on your television. Get everybody in Africa to come watch it on your television. Get everyone in Mexico and all of the continents, South America, Australia, the Virgin Islands, in all the other distant lands to come watch you murder a pregnant black woman for protecting herself from a convicted white man and for protecting a 22-month-old baby, and do it on your television. Because your television broadcasts to way more people than I can get in touch with while you're trying to do it. And tell her I give myself up for you to do it. If Nicki Minaj would tweet to all her fans that she trying to help set a pregnant black woman up to be killed, tweet Nicki Minaj. Let Nicki Minaj tweet to her fans, we're about to do an honor killing on pregnant black Andrea Jones in front of the nation, in front of the world. Come everybody and watch. Because we worship Satan and we worship the white man. Come on. Because I give myself up. You don't got to hide it no more. You don't got to hide it no more. You don't got to hide what you're doing. Let my family come up and get their fame in front of the entire world and say we about to give our sister up as an honor killing in front of the entire world. She pregnant for protecting herself and her little boy from her white baby daddy after he just got out of prison. But we worship white people and this white people country, and we need everyone in the world to understand that. So we about to kill her in front of everybody. And we want everybody to understand that no black woman and no black person will ever protect themselves from a white person ever again. Do you understand? And get Beyonce to tweet it out to all of her fans as well, because she knows that I'm pregnant. Trying to intimidate me. And Jay-Z, tweet to all of his fans that they're trying to murder a pregnant black woman. Let me name everybody who knows since they got my phone off while they're trying to do it. Tweet to, like I said, Felicia Rashad. Tweet all your fans and tell them what y'all out here trying to do. Drake, tweet to all of your fans what they're trying to do. Lil Wayne, tweet to all your fans. Let Lil Wayne tweet to all of his fans all over the world. Because these are people that know. They may not agree with what America is trying to do to me, but they do know, and they will not speak up for me. So that means that you okay with allowing them to kill us and starve us and sex traffic us for protecting myself. So I'm going to get the rest of the name. Cardi B, why don't you tweet to, she needs to tweet to all of her fans, hey, we're over here watching the United States government try to do an honor killing on pregnant black Andrea Jones. And she going to give herself up in front of the nation on television. So we tweeting for y'all to come and watch. It's going to go down at Central or whatever time. Just like when you're finna drop an album. You know, why don't you get Donald Trump to send a memo out to every president in the world, from every continent, every king, every queen, what they're trying to do to pregnant Andrea Antoinette Jones, that she finna give herself up. As long as we televise it in front of the entire world, we don't have to keep chasing her around, trying to starve her and cover up her pregnancy, and that we took her son. She said as long as we tell the truth about what we're doing, she'll give herself up to be killed as a little honor killing and a little blood sacrifice, but she want us to televise it. That's what I want them to do. I don't want them to keep sneaking and trying to do it. I don't want them to keep riding around in their cars trying to sneak and do it. Let's televise it. Mona Scott, go get your camera crew. Because Mona Scott shoot Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And they had the girl Sierra, the hairstylist from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, come past me after I walked 9 miles being chased and starved, and put it on my social media channel. So why don't you have Mona Scott Young go and get her camera crew from Love and Hip Hop and say, we're going to kill this pregnant black woman in front of the globe, in front of the world. And she's pregnant for protecting herself. And they've been hiding it, trying to do it. And then I want everybody who was involved, who done brought me up in their houses or kicked me out of shelters or kicked me out of businesses and establishments, to come and stand there and be honored for being involved or trying to set me up to be killed. Let my sister Larissa receive a plaque of honor for handing her sister over, pregnant black sister, to be murdered for shooting a white man. Let my father Andrew Jones be honored. And people could think you just rambling, but I'm dead ass serious. I'm tired of them chasing me around for 36 months with a baby in me, and I want to give myself up to be murdered in front of the world, not in front of the nation, in front of the world. And I want the truth to be out. And if my son is alive, bring my son. And let him watch me be killed for protecting him and for protecting myself. That would be an honor to me. Because at least he know that I loved him. And that I was a strong black woman. So as far as my grandmother and Kiana Wiley, let them receive plaques. Let Barbara Thomas receive plaques. Let Desiree Marshall and Jessica Marshall receive plaques of honor from the United States government for handing your pregnant sister, sibling, granddaughter up to be murdered for protecting herself. And show your allegiance to white America instead of God. Because God was on my side. And let me go swiftly up to heaven. And wait for the time of destruction of the wicked. Because they're not going to keep chasing me around pregnant and say it's a tumor. And let my child father be there and get his honor for whatever honor killing. For giving his pregnant black woman up to be murdered for protecting myself and my son from him. And I would prefer for y'all to just take the baby out of me and then kill me, but keep my children alive. That's really what I would prefer. Because I am pregnant. And I don't want my babies to die. But I will gladly die if they feel they got to continue to try to do this to us. So, Offset, the rapper, he needs to tweet to all of his fans that we want to televise this. But the news stations would not cover my story when I contacted the news stations, telling them that I was pregnant and that I had been tortured in the Montgomery County Jail. They started chasing me, trying to murder me in Houston, Texas, instead of run the story. So please, I would like for you guys to come out and televise it on BET, since they know that they're trying to kill a pregnant black woman and they're not going to say anything. VH1, HBO, whatever. Because y'all that racist to where Hollywood, Ben Affleck, Natalie Portman, Madonna, the dude off Harry Potter. All of these people want the pregnant, they know about them trying to kill the pregnant black woman for protecting herself, and they wasn't going to say anything. They were going to keep letting them do this to me. So everybody in Hollywood, y'all need to go ahead and get your camera crews ready. And if the other countries, if y'all are racist like this, if Africans is selling out so bad to where I'm going to keep calling out to Africa and y'all not going to help me, if I'm going to keep calling out to people in Asia and y'all not going to help me and y'all know y'all my bloodline, then y'all get ready and come on and televise it. Let's kill me. Go ahead and kill me in front of everyone. And don't arrest me and try to torture me nowhere. Do it wide open outside like this. And televise it. And I'll give myself up. But I want it televised. That's what I want. I want it on every news station. I want a movie about it. I want a TV show about it. I want y'all to tell about my life and do it. Kill me out in front of everybody. Don't try to hide the shit. I'm tired of that coward stuff. Show this world what your nation about. And if all other nations is going to stand for this and let me keep calling to y'all, y'all not going to do nothing, then show what you about and come and watch and join in. That's all I got to say. I ain't no terrorist for saying I give myself up to be killed, but I want to televise. They're trying to murder me. And they're trying to be sneaky about it. And ain't no need for that. Just go ahead and say what y'all do.